Ready? Okay. Okay.
What's up, you guys? This is Living Sweetly with your girls, Brittany
And stuff.
and we are back with. I don't know why I move my head so much when I'm like saying the intro. But anyways, we are back with another video. What was I gonna say? Oh, before we get started, make sure you guys
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And in the description are our social media, so
Go follow us.
Yeah. And if they don't know, tell them what we're doing.
Well, basically, we're just gonna have a little snack, a little lunch, some vegetarian burgers, and we're gonna talk about being vegetarian, stuff to look out for in foods if you want to become vegetarian, what not to eat, and stuff like that. Because Brittany just started her journey. I've been a vegetarian for like 4 or 5 years now, so we're just gonna talk at you guys and have a little lunch before Brittany goes to work.
Yeah. So vegan mukbang. This is our first
Vegetarian
mukbang.
girl.
Vegan vegetarian.
No, it's not the same.
Well, now we're gonna have to tell y'all the terms.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways,
Okay.
vegetarian mukbang.
Boom.
So I can tell myself that when I'm writing the title. Vegetarian, not vegan, Brittany. Okay.
No, because people get mad at that. They're like, "You're not vegan. What are you talking about?" Like vegans. I know a lot of angry vegans. Okay. So basically, a vegan is someone who does not eat anything that comes from an animal or an animal at all. They don't consume animal byproducts like honey, milk, eggs, cheese. Vegetarians could eat stuff like that, but vegans don't. They only eat stuff from plants.
What's in honey?
Well, it comes from bees. They don't eat anything that comes from an animal.
Not even insects? Oh
No.
gosh.
No.
Dang. So
That's why they're completely plant-based. And pescatarians are people that don't eat land animals, but they'll eat like seafood and stuff like that, have milk, cheese, eggs.
I'm a pescatarian.
I'm a vegetarian.
See.
But I started out as a pescatarian too. I was pescatarian for like a good year before I just cut it out too. So it's a good stepping stone if you want to go in that direction, because to cut everything out cold turkey, you're just going to stress yourself out. And I'm not a perfect vegetarian either. Like, there are some things I didn't find out weren't vegetarian until like 2, 3, 4 years ago. You know what I mean? So it happens. But as long as you're not consciously trying to eat stuff you know you can't, then I don't consider it a problem, because it's a learning experience. So, yeah.
You keep on talking, girl.
Eating. But yeah, so the main things, in my opinion, to look out for when you're trying to find snacks and stuff is gelatin. They put gelatin in seemingly innocent things, like gummy candies. You can get Sour Patch Kids, those are vegan. But like gummy worms, gummy bears, even in like Lucky Charms and stuff, because the marshmallows, freaking Pop-Tarts, they put it in the icing, so it's not vegetarian either. And I didn't know that's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know how hard it was for me to hear that when I became a vegetarian. Like, I can't eat Pop-Tarts no more. But I'm like, it wasn't hard to give up, but it's like sometimes I be thinking about a Pop-Tart and be like, oh, that sounds so good, but I'm like, oh, dang it. And then fruit snacks, I was so upset when I found out I couldn't eat fruit snacks no more.
There are brands you need to stay away from. But Mott's is fine. Betty Crocker's fine. And you could find some, like, what brands are there? Like, what is it? Amy's, I think. But yeah, like Welch's isn't. The Kellogg ones. Stuff like that. Like, you can't eat those. I tried these vegan ones from, like, Jewel. They had, like, a little pack for, like, $1.50. And they just had such a strange texture to me. I don't know, it was so weird eating them. I was like, what are these?
Fuck y'all. There, Steph will go to Jewel. And if y'all have a Jewel or whatever, where else do you go? If you got a Jewel in your neighborhood, Steph said they got a lot of vegan stuff. Compared to like our store, where we only have like a small selection of vegan stuff.
Yeah. We carry like Gardein and stuff, and like the vegan Boca burgers. But even the vegetarian section isn't that great. We have some Morningstar stuff, but it's not the stuff that I personally grab. Because for Morningstar, I like their chicken products. I like their veggie sausages, like the breakfast patties and stuff like that. Their corn dogs. They don't really have that. They have like the weird flavor burgers. Like I don't want a pesto whatever burger. Like I don't like those. But I like the stuff from Gardein. It's just I like different things from different brands, and I'll eat a lot of the vegan stuff, even though I'm vegetarian, because they have more options sometimes. So yeah, Jewel is like a Chicagoland area sort of thing. So you could try like Whole Foods or like your little Kroger, stuff like that. Meyer, I don't know, but a lot of little stores don't really carry much. But you can't go wrong. What I ate for like the first year or two of being vegetarian was literally like beans, rice, eggs, and that was like it. And everybody gets concerned about your oatmeal, but people get concerned about your protein, but it's honestly not that hard to eat enough protein. I feel like people worry about protein when it's not an issue, because I feel like Americans tend to eat more protein than they need or think they need. So
like my mom, when she first found out that I was becoming pescatarian, she's like, girl, you gonna starve. And I'm like, I'm not even really starving, because I do snack a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But like things like these veggie burgers and veggie dogs and stuff, you can still get full off of this stuff. It's not like they're just non-existent food, and they taste really good. I was really like scared about cutting meat like fully, but like things like this, it still like tastes like meat to me. Like some of y'all might go and become vegetarian, and then you might see like a veggie dog or a veggie burger and think, oh, that ain't gonna have the right texture or anything like that. But they really have the same texture as a regular hamburger, the same texture as a regular hot dog.
no, fake meat has come a long way. I honestly hadn't even tried fake meat up until like a couple years ago. I never ate it. It never interested me because I don't like meat personally. But sometimes like the only thing I ate really before I went like pescatarian was chicken and like shrimp. I didn't really care for beef. Pork was okay sometimes, but I don't like beef. I never really did. So that wasn't really hard for me. I feel like it's different for everyone, and you have to have an interest in it. You know what I mean? Because some people do it for health, and then they just give up on it because they don't feel good because they're not eating the right stuff. But like I did it for the animals. I'm a very ethical person. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. I understand the dairy industry isn't great, yada yada yada. But like I try where I can. Even with like issues with people and stuff like that, like exploitation with plants, like people, that's a topic, you know what I mean? Because some people try to act like they're superior because they don't eat animals, but there's issues in other places where people are being exploited. I think it's important to talk about stuff like that, to have discussions.
Look, y'all, all I'm gonna say is, if you want to try it, try it. If you're too nervous right now to try it, you probably shouldn't. Because
even for health reasons, just to cut down on your red meat consumption, that could be beneficial to you. If you eat too much dairy, just to cut it down a little bit. You know
like me, when I was Googling everything before, I'm like, Steph, I Googled what would happen if I stopped eating meat fully. I was like, they said I'm gonna die. Or no, I didn't say that. I said, they said I was gonna get sick or something like that. And I ain't got sick yet. So, yeah. Google will steer you wrong, so don't Google every single thing, you guys.
Google will. No Google, like I have a headache and Google will be like, you're gonna die. But yeah, I don't know.
You can Google my toe is throbbing, they're gonna say your toe's gonna fall off.
For real.
Like, oh god. Yeah,
But
so,
yeah.
they're not bad. What else should they look for in, when they read labels to things? So we got gelatin, which is in fruit snacks, and of course Jello, and what would we say, Pop-Tarts.
Oh, you could find stuff that's like, say soups, right? So you could get a condensed soup, vegetable soup, but it might have beef broth in it, or something might have chicken broth in it, like stuff like that. Just like, oh, another thing that I learned about not too long ago is rennet. Rennet is an enzyme they put in some cheeses that come from calf stomachs. And I'm not perfect on this because sometimes I forget to read and I'll realize later. But yeah, that's something I need to start looking out for because I never paid attention to that until someone told me about it. I didn't know. So there's that too. Just anything, because it might have flavoring. You know what I mean? Like ramen noodles. You could get the mushroom flavor, the soy flavor, but it'll have beef broth in it. You can't eat ramen noodles. Just stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So lately, all I've been eating since I became vegetarian, I've been vegetarian for a couple weeks now. I've basically been eating veggie dogs, veggie burgers. I still snack. I eat SpaghettiOs, minus the meatballs. I miss the meatballs and the SpaghettiOs, but we're still good. Cheese pizza. I miss pepperoni pizza, but cheese pizza is still good because I still get like the regular toppings. Because I used to just get pepperoni pizza with black olives. Now I just get cheese pizza with black olives, and it's still good to me. So
olives are so good.
Yeah, so I still eat a lot. Cereal, you know. What else do I eat? What else have I eaten? Waffles. Yeah, I still eat like my main things. You just don't have the meat component to it, which is really hard whenever my parents cook because they always cook like every night or every other night, and I can't eat nothing that they cook. I mean, sometimes they think about me. Like my dad made like shrimp and rice and stuff the other day. Yeah. Yesterday at work, I ate like a whole bag of Uncle Ben's rice. I was like, because our store is so cold, you guys. Like, our job is so cold. So I'm like, I need something warm to eat. And like, majority of stuff in our store is meat-based. So I got me a bag of garden vegetable rice, and it was so good. Yeah, I ate that whole bag by myself. All you gotta do is put it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Boom.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
No, sometimes it's simple stuff like that too. Like instead of craving meat after a while, you crave other stuff. Like I'll want rice, I'll want beans, I'll want some bean tacos, stuff like that. Like I don't know. Like my dad makes the best vegan chili. It is so good. That's another thing. Is she's getting cans of like the chili beans, like the beans in chili sauce instead of like chili. Yeah. You know what I mean? Getting the vegetarian refried beans, stuff like that. Like it's easy to switch some things over. Oh, that's another thing. Refried beans aren't vegetarian because they refry them in lard, and that's why I don't eat at like a lot of like really authentic Mexican restaurants or like at my grandma's house or anything because I know they use lard. But like Taco Bell. Sure, it's not real Mexican, but their beans and their rice and stuff are in
Taco Bell oil. Brand items and Taco Bell, the restaurant themselves, are very vegetarian friendly.
Yeah. You can basically make anything vegetarian or vegan if you alter it as much as you want to.
Like, I can go over there to Taco Bell, be like, I want a Nacho Bell Grande, don't put beef in it. Boom. Now I got some nachos. It's just regular nachos with cheese and the, what is it? Refried beans. Steph gets her.
I get on the dollar menu, they have the cheesy bean rice burrito, so I just get like a couple of those. They have, like the dollar, the triple layer nachos, it's just beans, cheese sauce, and like taco sauce. Stuff like that, like the cheesy potato loaded griller. Like, there's a lot of stuff on there like that doesn't have meat in it if you just look, you know what I mean? You can still get your favorites and substitute. That's the only place I really eat out is Taco Bell, because otherwise, well, McDonald's, there's like nothing on their menu that you could get. Even their fries are not vegetarian. So I don't eat at McDonald's. I don't go many places because the only thing I can get is fries, and I don't get too crazy about over contamination and stuff like that because like my dad got really annoyed with me when I used to be like that, so I kind of let some stuff go. But like I really, you know what I mean? It just doesn't interest me. Like soggy fries that were in like chicken nugget batches too, like no. So I don't really eat.
Yeah. So most places you go, you'll probably just get like sides.
Yeah, honestly, sides. Yeah. I just
sides.
don't find it interesting to go out anymore. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a pizza place, you get pizza or like frozen yogurt, you know, stuff like that. Like I'll go out with friends and stuff, but I don't really go out to eat much.
The thing about me too is now I'm a vegetarian and I'm lactose intolerant, so a lot of things are like fully cut out from me, but I don't feel like I'm losing out on anything.
I feel like that's what people don't understand, is there are so many choices and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to cut anything out. A lot of people lean on fake meat until they wing themselves off, but it's nice to add it in once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You could have a nice vegetarian or vegan stir fry, and sometimes maybe you want to throw some fake chicken in there, or maybe you're going out to a barbecue or something. You could bring your own pack of like vegetarian burgers or hot dogs or something.
And my dad barbecues all the time, no matter what the weather is. If it's raining, if it's snowing, he will still barbecue. So I know that he'll still like look out for me and get things like that. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what else is on the topic other than
I don't know. Just look out for key things, and like the more you learn, the bigger your list will grow. But like I feel like the base things are broth, fish broth, beef broth, chicken broth, rennet, gelatin. Those are like the key ones for me. And yeah, I don't know. We didn't really eat meat much when I was growing up. I know some people's family eat meat more, so it's harder for them. But I just never really liked it. It was not hard for me to cut out. I cut it out cold turkey the day after Christmas because my dad made turkey and ham, so I ate that. Then I was done. And then I had like shrimp a couple times, but then the next year, and then that was it. Ever since then, nothing. My dad's like, you could cheat, yada yada yada. I was like, it's not about cheating. It's about how I feel about animals and stuff. It's not a diet for me. It honestly is a lifestyle because like I could never imagine eating meat again, and I wouldn't want to. Like it doesn't interest me.
yeah. I became vegetarian the day after my birthday. So every day leading up until my birthday, I had something of
Everything she wanted.
Yeah. So I had like pork tamales, or I had like a burger, or nachos, or what else did I have? What else did I have? Oh, chicken. So I just had like some of each thing, and then like the day after my birthday, I was like fully done. And I still like message Steph every time I get like a different snack or something. I'll send her a picture of the back. I'm like, is this good?
Is this good? Yeah, she does when she's at work and stuff. But no, I think it's great because I don't know, just anything for the animals and anything for your health. You know what I mean? I'm not the healthiest vegetarian, I'll admit it. But like, it could be worse. You know what I mean? I could have a veggie burger and some fries, or I could have a huge fat-filled burger with a bunch of cheese. You know what I mean? Just like little stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I've always struggled with my weight, so I feel like being vegetarian, like I get more protein, so I'm more full, and then I don't want to eat as much junk. When I do just eat junk, though, it's bad. But like, when I eat what I'm supposed to, like, I feel a lot better. And I've never had issues with my iron, with my B12, with my protein, with anything. So if you just eat what you're supposed to, you'll be good. Don't just eat your bread and your rice and like potatoes and stuff like that. Like, you need to add more to it. Get your greens, get your protein, you'll be good.
Yeah. This might be the end of this video.
We
I
talked
was
for
so hungry.
long. I've just been talking too much.
We've been gone for a whole week because our schedules are so different.
Yeah.
Like,
Brittany started school, so that just
yeah.
takes more days that she has to focus on stuff.
I just started school, so I've been constantly on my homework. Me and Steph's schedule. If I'm at work, she's not at work. If she's at work, I'm not at work. Or if I go to work, she works the morning shift, and then I end up coming at night. So we're like completely opposite. So
For real. If she's working, I come in after her. If I work, she comes in after me. Like, it's a mess.
yeah.
It's a mess.
So every time we record, we get a whole bunch of videos together and just pop them out throughout the week. So yeah. In the comments, you guys, let us know what else you want to see from our channel. Let us know if you need any more tips on becoming a vegetarian, or if you even got tips for us.
Yeah, let us know if there's something we need to look out for, something we've been looking over, something that we're eating that's not okay. Like, just let us know so we can learn.
Yeah.
It's all about growth here. 2019 positivity.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right. Anyways, you guys, make sure you guys
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And follow our social medias in the description.
Go give us a follow.
Yep, and don't forget, it's Get Your Life Together 2019. So
That's what we're doing.
yeah.
Boom.
Alright. Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Never let them see your friend. And if you need a friend to pick you up, I'll be around. And we can ride with the windows down, the music loud. I can tell you ain't laughing in the rap, but I wanna see that cookie snap.
I'm away down. I'm away down. What the one that was trying to keep me way down? Like the sun, no, you know I'm away
Cookie
background.
smile with your style on them. Cookie
Background.
smile with your style on them.
You were the one that was trying to keep me way down. Like the sun, no, you know I'm away
They don't look
background.
nothing like the people on the screen. You know the movie stars, picture perfect beauty queens. But we got dreams and we got the right to chase them. Look at the nation, that's a crooked smile. Races couldn't even straighten. Seem like half the races either on probation or in jail. Wonder why we inhale, cause we inhale already. I ask